What do you do when things don't go your way? How do you react when things in life hand you lemons? What happens when you have plans that you've been looking forward to for a long time and they get canceled? How do you react to adversity? Those are questions that I had to ask myself today. Found a puddle of oil in my parking spot. Those of you that don't know anything about cars, you're never supposed to find oil anywhere you park your car. Apparently we had a seal go bad, but that put a major wrench in my plans and my day today. And I had to figure out how I'm going to react to that. I had to troubleshoot, had to figure out the financing side of things, what that even looks like. A lot of times in life, there's things that'll get you down, and you may be in a scenario where you're asking God, why? You know, why does it have to be like this? Why do things break? And I know that when things break, I'm more thankful for them once they're fixed. You know, some things are working right now that we may be taking for granted, and you know, when those things are taken away from us, it really puts things back into perspective, and also it may be priorities. You know, how bad did I need to make it to that event, or did I want to go to the event? Did I have to be there? All of those factor in, and when you're faced with you know, something in your way and keeping you from doing that, you know, are you willing to walk? Are you willing to run? Are you willing to do things out of the ordinary to still make those things happen? That's been something that is stirring in my life today currently. I met a new friend, Randy Young. Happened to be sitting there getting his brakes fixed. Had worked a full shift that night, and you know, still had a good attitude. It was very inspiring to meet him and to talk to him further, and you know, just an impromptu friend. But I will tell you that if I wasn't in the right mindset, if I was sitting there grumbling or, you know, too worried about what was going on, you know, and things that I can't control, I would have missed out on a new friend. I would have missed out on getting to hear his story. Oh, by the way, he's an author. That was really cool. Turns out he's been published, and you can find his book on Amazon. I'll throw that link in there. And I looked it up immediately while he was right there sitting next to me, and I was like, man, you work for Walmart, and Walmart carries your book. How cool is that? Also, he was able to share, you know, about his family, and he has a daughter, and she's 13, and you know, I have Piper, and she's almost 3, so we got to compare and contrast, and that was real awesome. But his book is titled Not As Ugly. Again, that'll be in the bio, and you know, just start looking for you know, positive things in your life, and what those look like. And what's that? Oh, I gotta chime in from the studio. Sounds like JudTown Music has just released his single Sunny Days. Judson Buchanan is a dear friend of mine, and it's been awesome to see him grow in the music industry. But also, you know, he deal with the hand that he's dealt, and you know, his story is very unique, and his perspective is also. And give him a follow, like his songs. Today, Matthew 6:34. Therefore do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble.